Taurus, what I'm about to share with you is not just any message. This isn't something you can hear halfway and dismiss as something you already know. No, you don't fully understand it yet, because no one has ever articulated it like I will now, raw, real, and without any fluff. So listen closely. You are different, not superior, just different. God didn't use the usual mold when creating you. Instead, He crafted you with 7 sacred gifts, 7 unique blessings that no other sign possesses. When you finally recognize each of these gifts within yourself, one by one, a profound shift will occur inside you. You will look back at your life and gain insights you've never had before. This isn't just a feel-good pep talk. This is a deep truth that resonates with your soul. And there's more. The 7th gift, the final one, is so powerful and transformative that when you hear it, you'll understand yourself like never before. You'll feel seen in a way you didn't even know you needed. Your silence isn't empty. It's fertile ground where your truth flourishes. This is why sometimes you step back from the noise to return to what's real. It's not coldness. It's protection loyalty, not just to others, but to your own soul. You know that if you lose your center, there's nothing left to hold on to. In that stillness, you find your strength. You filter out the noise and decide what to nurture and what to let go. When you make that choice, whether to stay or leave, you do it with a calm that shakes people. Your truth doesn't shout, it lives, and that's enough. Now we've discussed 6 gifts, each one heavier, deeper, and stronger than the last. But what's coming next is different. This isn't just another gift. It's the core, the essence, the heartbeat behind everything. If you followed me this far, it means you are ready for the truth that belongs only to you. Gift number 7, the awakening of enduring presence. You weren't born to keep up with chaos. You weren't made to follow hollow trends. You came here to remind the world of what is permanent. You were designed to redefine wealth, not from rebellion, but from a wisdom and a higher awareness that the world has almost forgotten. You're not here to chase, you're here to ground, to bring peace to turmoil, to create a reality that liberates rather than confines. This is why you've felt pressure, why you've been patient without applause, why you've carried burdens that weren't yours. It was all training for you to embody something greater. You are meant to be a living foundation, a rhythm of stability for others to lean on during unstable times. You don't need to be loud to lead. Your actions, your daily choices, your relentless consistency, your integrity when no one is watching these ground the world. You bring a medicine that the world forgot it needed. Every time you choose substance over impulse, every time you opt for the long road instead of the quick fix, every time you keep your word when no one would have blamed you for quitting, you raise the standard for what is real. Yes, it's hard. It demands that you remain calm when others falter. It requires patience while everything rushes past you. It asks you to stay when no one else will. But you do it because it's in your blood. It lives in your bones, and you understood it before anyone had to explain it to you. This 7th gift doesn't awaken through praise. It awakens through consistency, alignment, and the steady courage of those who build in silence. Taurus, you are the foundation. Without a strong base, nothing can rise. You're not just another sign. You're not a cog in the machine. You are living structure. You are substance. You are forward motion with purpose. You are the ground beneath the storm. You are what remains when everything else has blown away. You were made to hold, to nurture, to lead, to build what others don't even dare to imagine, to turn emptiness into a garden, pain into peace, and falling into rooting deeper. Yes, it can hurt, and it will still hurt sometimes. Being you was never meant to be easy. Responsibility weighs heavily. Your soul matured before your body ever could. Your strength was forged in silence, solitude, and invisible effort. But Taurus, what's worth it was never meant to be easy. And you didn't come here for an easy life. You came to build something that lasts forever. You know why you were given these 7 gifts so rare, so real, so uniquely yours. You need them all because the world needs all of you, not just a piece, not just the smile that keeps others comfortable. The world needs your entire self, your earth wisdom, your unshakable root, your profound sense of value, your quiet patience, your anchoring presence, your personal sanctuary, and your grounded integrity, the wisdom of the earth to shape what matters, the unshakable root to endure what others never could, the alchemy of value to hold from the soul, the art of the haven to wait for what's real, the energy of the anchor to hold it all together, the sanctuary of self to never abandon your center, and the awakening of enduring presence to build a new world. Now tell me, Taurus, do you see it? You're not missing anything. But here's the real question. What will you do with all this now? Knowing is not the same as living. Gifts don't matter if they remain hidden. And you, Taurus, were not created for the surface. You were made for depth to build, to leave a legacy, to be the point of stillness in a world where everything is spinning. So rise now. Stop shrinking to fit in. Stop hardening just to survive. Stop silencing your needs to keep others comfortable. Your depth isn't just a trait, it's your mission. If you ever doubt this, if it ever feels too overwhelming, return to this message. Read it again. Hear yourself again. Remember who you are. You are made of commitment, built to see what is true, wired to endure without needing applause. You are one of a kind. You are Taurus. Now we've reached the end. But truly, this is your beginning, the start of a version of you that's awake, aligned, steady, and free. Because now you know. Now you have the map. Now you hold your 7 gifts, and there are no more excuses to hide who you are. So before I leave you, I pose one final question. Will you use your gifts? Or will you continue waiting for permission if you feel this message was meant for you? Subscribe, because every time you return, you'll remember who you truly are. So I urge you, don't leave before the end. Take a deep breath, because we're about to open a door, and once it's open, there's no going back. Let's begin. Gift number 1. The wisdom of the earth, Taurus. You weren't born to improvise. You were born to cultivate, to build, to create from the ground up. While others are lost in chaos, you sense the rhythm of the earth. You don't just chase dreams, you bring them to life, step by steady step. Your soul carries an ancient connection to the physical world, something primal, etched deep within you, guiding every choice you make, every silence you keep, every pleasure you savor. You're not swayed by fleeting impulses. You are moved by what is real and enduring. That's why when something aligns with your nature, nothing can rush you. You don't act impulsively. You act with presence and certainty. Your mind doesn't race. It grounds, nurtures, and sustains. That's why you are the bedrock others stand on. When you set your heart on something, the path becomes solid beneath your feet. When you make a commitment, it's not a whim, it's a vow rooted in time, patience, and soul. This makes you different, because the world often moves at a frantic pace, demanding instant reactions. But you move with depth and substance. Many may not understand your deliberate pace, but that pace, Taurus, is what builds things that last. It's not about slowness, it's about creating something real. To live with this level of presence requires more than just vision. You need something deeper, something unshakable to anchor you when the chaos of life threatens to overwhelm. And this is where the second gift begins to emerge. Before we delve deeper, I want you to affirm this. Write it in the comments. Don't overthink it. Don't analyze it. Just feel it and write it with power. Taurus, honor my ground and use my gifts with presence and truth to cultivate what I came here to build. This isn't just a phrase, it's a key. Because what comes next is profound, and if you can see it within yourself, it may change how you perceive your entire journey. Gift number 2, the unshakable root. This isn't just about stubbornness. It's not cold or distant. This strength was nurtured in stillness, a resilience born from every storm you've weathered. Taurus, you're not strong because life has been easy. You're strong because it hasn't been. You've had to stand firm time and again, often alone, learning to be your own foundation when no one else was. That isn't luck, that's the evolution of your soul. Your strength isn't loud or showy. It manifests in the quiet moments when you keep moving forward, even when the world is spinning out of control. It's visible in your ability to stay present while others are swept away. There's a root inside you that won't be pulled away, a will that doesn't depend on applause. This resilience refuses to bend to the chaos of others, making you a sanctuary. You can be warmth, joy, and comfort, but when everything shakes, you remain still. While the world chases shortcuts, you understand that real things take time. Truth grows slowly. Peace is earned, not given. This is why your strength is sacred. It doesn't deny pain. It absorbs pain and turns it into soil. When your inner wisdom aligns with your quiet strength, something powerful emerges, a presence that doesn't need to be loud to be felt, a spirit that doesn't ask for permission to be. Now we step deeper, Taurus, into gifts that may not be immediately visible, but they have resided within you since the very beginning, quiet, fierce, and real. Gift number 3, the alchemy of value. You don't offer your energy lightly. Your senses are not a weakness. They are a gateway to your soul. You have the power to transform the simplest things, a meal, a song, the touch of a blanket, into a sacred experience. You protect what you love, and you hold on to what has true worth. Your loyalty isn't just to people. It extends to beauty, to truth, and to your own peace. You're not someone who needs constant validation. Your steady presence is the promise. When you choose to invest your time and energy, you do so fully and sincerely. You don't trust easily. You observe, you feel, you wait for substance and depth. But when someone earns your trust, they receive the gift of your world, your presence, your comfort, your unwavering support. That is rare, a precious gift in a world where many vanish at the first sign of a challenge. You show up, you give, and if something proves to be without value, you quietly withdraw. For you, commitment is a choice, not a chain. When this alchemy merges with your unshakable root and your earthwise soul, something remarkable takes place, something larger than effort, something called true wealth. Gift number 4, the art of the haven. You don't rush, you don't panic. You're not in pursuit of fleeting fame or quick wins, because you know what truly matters takes time, patience, and cycles. You believe in the seed, the soil, the seasons, and the slow unfolding of things. You trust in the work that goes unseen, the quiet days, the consistent effort, the silent building of something real. You're unafraid to start from the beginning, to embrace the craft. Your growth doesn't make noise, it grows roots. You can wait, you can work, and you can release what doesn't nourish you all for the sake of a reality that feels right. This, Taurus, is real wisdom. It's emotional maturity and a deep understanding of what it takes to create safety and abundance. Yes, sometimes that patience can hurt, and you may wonder if it's all worth it. But still, you persevere because you know, you feel, and something deep within you assures you that you can build a paradise without fighting, without betrayal. You shine, Taurus, not with flash, but with substance. And here's the truth. All we've uncovered so far, your earth wisdom, your silent strength, your deep sense of value, your patient artistry is just half of the map. What comes next will resonate with your spirit like nothing else. Gift number 5, the energy of the anchor. You are the one who remains steady when everything else is in turmoil, the one who stays grounded when others lose their way. You don't need to act strong, you simply are. Life has taught you, sometimes the hard way, that if you don't protect your own peace, no one else will. You've learned to adapt, to build yourself into an anchor, not to hold others back, but to provide stability, to offer sanctuary, to create a center. You are a refuge, a foundation, the person others turn to when they feel they have no ground beneath their feet. They may not always express it, they might not even realize it, but deep down, they know you don't break. You show up. If you're no longer there, it's because you gave everything and received nothing real in return. You don't need the spotlight to make an impact. Your presence brings order. Your calm resets chaos. But let's be honest, carrying such a weight can become exhausting. It can transform into a silent burden, hidden behind responsibility and strength. And this is why you need the next gift, because even anchors need a place to rest. Gift number 6, the sanctuary of self. Your stillness can manifest as peace, as presence, or as a firm boundary. But when you need to reconnect with yourself, you choose sanctuary not to escape, but to listen. You understand that, in that quiet space, when all expectations fall away, that's when clarity returns.